You're invited to pretty with me at my pretty party. It's your favorite auntie. Keep your pity, give me the party. I gotta look good, so I'm gonna be tardy.
What's up, my teacups and teapots? It's your favorite auntie. I am back with another video. Yes, another Sunday sip. Thank you so much for joining me. For those who are new, welcome. I am your favorite auntie, Jamoya. And let's get right on into it, all right? All right, all right. Have you ever heard your parents say, I want you to be better than me? I want you to go further than I have. Of course, my mother said that to me, like, I don't know how many times, when trying to get me to realize and understand something, probably when I was being like a problem child. But yeah, she used to say that to me a lot, like, I want you to go further than I did, and I want you to be better than me, of course. But you know, what I understand about it is that right now, where we are um, in society, there are people who want to allow the space for you young people, you young adults, to make mistakes and develop and discover. And then there are the people who want you to avoid the mistakes. Me, myself, it's like I'm in between. Like, I want you young people, I want you to grow and develop and discover and make some mistakes. But I also want you to be better than me. I want you to be better than I was. I want you to go further than I have or I did. That's what I would want for you. Not even knowing you, but as your auntie, your favorite auntie. That's what I would want for you. But anyway, yeah, so I have mixed feelings about that whole situation and, scenario. But if I myself can, save somebody from pain or misery or heartache, I'm going to say something, okay? I am going to say something. I am going to do whatever I can, baby. You hear me? Yeah, so, and then there's this aspect, like, you don't want to get in the way of someone learning. You don't want to have you young people miss out on a learning opportunity that's necessary for the growth. You know, I don't know. Again, I wouldn't want you to feel any of the pain that I've ever felt. Period. Okay? I wouldn't want you to experience any of the suffering that I've ever experienced. That's not a, certainly that's not what your parents want for you. Definitely that's not what your favorite auntie wants for you. But there are some situations where many of you may not have parents or a parent to kind of guide you or steer you, which is why you need a community, which is why you need trustworthy people in your life to help you. Um, yeah, that's where your favorite auntie comes in. Okay, that's me where I am. Right there with you. But anyway, what I would suggest, so that you can avoid, the hardship, pain, delay, suffering, all of that terrible stuff that goes along with this journey, I would suggest that you find time to meditate and really, really think about, the people you have in your life, the places that you go, um, the things that you do. You have to think about longevity. So I would suggest that you find the time to meditate and really, really consider those factors before you say something wrong, do something wrong, or get caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Peer peer pressure. Peer pressure is a beast, okay? And if you find yourself being caught up in, the peer pressure, honey, get by yourself, isolate, get by yourself, and just don't go in those environments. Create another or a different social circle. Do whatever you can to keep safe, is what I would definitely suggest. But also keep in mind that, you're going to have these people out here to make you feel, like you're weak or like lame, so to speak, or whatever. But you have to do a self-discovery. Like, you have to do, like, what's the word, you have to not a self-discovery, but you have to do like a you have to do like a review. Let's say that you have to do a review. Do these people make you feel safe, agitated, lame, or weak? Those are not your people. Your people are going to empower you, encourage you, and make sure that you're on the right path and don't get into any trouble. Also, make sure that what you're doing is pleasing to God. I'm going to always remind you that God is all seeing and God is all knowing. If Auntie can't tell you anything else but that, I done told you a whole lot right there. God is all seeing and God is all knowing. All right. And then also, consider if the people that you're around or the people that you have in your life, will they help you or harm you? Will they help your future or harm your future? We definitely all have to do the work needed to grow up the right way, stay safe, physically, emotionally, socially grounded, so that we can do what upholds our purpose, for this journey. But definitely find some time to enjoy some personal pleasures. I myself, I like movies and I like to eat. Can you tell? Sometimes I hate smiling because my cheeks are so big, and then like if I have like information, or if if I'm in between my weight fluctuations, baby, my face gets so big and I hate to smile sometimes. But it is what it is. I like to eat. I like to eat and I like to watch movies, okay? So there you have it. But let's get into this whole thing about your parents wanting you to be better than they are or was or have been. They want you to go further than they have gone or went, or something like that. Let's back the thing up with Bible, because that's why we're here, baby, okay? Let's go to John chapter 9 verse 2. No, let's start at verse 1. Now as Jesus passed by, he saw a man who was blind from birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Jesus answered, neither this man nor his parents sinned, but that the works of God should be revealed in him. That right there is, distracted by a car horn, a car alarm. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but anyway. So yeah, that right there, it takes the weight off of your parents, trying to steer you the right way, or definitely trying to make sure that you know understand how you are to move out here in these treacherous, dangerous streets. Okay, because this world is grimy. It's so grimy. But um you have to know that no matter what, God is going to get His glory. It confirms that in verse 3, when Jesus answered, "Neither this man nor his parents sinned, but that the works of God should be revealed in him." So you're going to come to a point in your life where God going to show up. God's work is going to show up. Whatever you have encountered, experienced, or gone through in your life, God is going to use it. He's going to reveal it. And it's going to work together for the good of those who love Him. All right. And are called according to His purpose. All right. Don't you forget that. All right. Well, that's all I have for you in this video. My teacups and teapots. I know y'all don't like it long. Okay. So Auntie is not going to do any long videos. I'm going to give it to you, how best I can within the time frame of your attention span. That right there. Please like, share, subscribe. Well, you ain't got to share my video because, whatever. Share it or not. But definitely like it and subscribe and come on back for some tea time with your favorite auntie. Okay? I'd appreciate that. Also, hit my Cash App. The link will be in the description box. Yeah. All right. Until next time, my teacups and teapots, it's only going to get better. Come on back here. All right.